Hey y'all, welcome to the Hey Coworker Podcast. Some of your favorite not safe for work coworkers. I am RJ, the friendly neighborhood Dom, and this is
Fantasia,
aka
Big Rocks,
not the little one.
never the little one.
And we are your favorite not safe for work coworkers. Some of you, the best coworkers in the world. Thank y'all for being here another week, liking, sharing, subscribing, leaving comments with timestamps. We greatly appreciate it. How are you, friend?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. No, I'm okay. I'm tired, but that's about it. I think my cycle might be about to start. You know, as we get older, they change. The symptoms that you have.
Yeah.
It changes, and so I'm experiencing a lot of fatigue around this time, which is not something that I can say I've ever noticed before, but I've noticed it the past few months. So, also, I went down to 1 birth control from 2.
That'll have an effect.
Yeah. So, body is doing its thing, figuring it out. I don't know. I'm just tired. Like, I had a full day planned today. I didn't do any of it. I did go to the gym this morning. Me and Vet went together, but yeah, I didn't do anything that I was supposed to do today. I slept instead. I'd be asleep right now if it wasn't for this. And I went to sleep about 10:30 this morning, probably. Not like I woke up, we went to the gym, had breakfast,
Okay,
and all that. About 10:30, I went back to sleep, and I'd still be asleep right now.
damn.
If it weren't for this, and it's probably close to 6.
Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate you.
I don't like to work on Thursdays, so I was like, let me get it done today, because if not, I'm gonna have to go tomorrow, and I'm damn sure not gonna want to do it tomorrow. So
That's real, because this is your fun job.
yeah, I just gotta go. It's the fact that I gotta get up and come.
I feel you.
Yeah. If this was at my house,
How come we've never done the pod at your house?
yeah, because the stuff is here. I don't want to pack all of this stuff. That's too much. I'm just complaining when I get here.
Because you did not want to keep the stuff at your house.
No, I don't have space. I have too much stuff.
Fair.
Yeah, I have too much stuff.
And
your room is more neutral. There's a girl here. There's some guys over there. It's pink
your shit
everywhere.
Is like, yeah, your shit
it has
is,
my name everywhere. It's
yeah.
like one side of the wall has my name big as hell. The other side of the wall has 3 fat ass pictures of me up on the wall.
But you see why all my shit isn't here.
Yeah. But your stuff it's a bit more neutral than mine. Mine is giving girly.
If they could see the rest, that's because of the angle that we're sitting. If they could see the rest of this,
yeah,
it's very man in here.
Mm-hmm.
But
not from here. She's here. We're holding it down. Twin them, gang them.
That's fly though.
Yeah, she's holding it down.
No. I'm talking about the other thing. They can't see the other thing though.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a picture over here of Kobe Bryant and Nipsey Hussle.
Absolutely.
Dapping each other up.
Yeah, they see that when I'm on live sometimes. I'd be trying not to give people the entire views of my entire apartment though, because that's weird. I don't want you to be able to figure out where. But people are weird.
People are weird. I asked Vet before I post all kind of stuff. I was like, somebody was like, "Oh, what cleaning service do you use?" Can I tell her that? Because now this person I know in real life. I've been.
But yeah, I mean, you can tell them, but like, how do you know what city I'm in? Do they? I don't know if they.
Well, this person I know in real life.
Oh yeah, but like if someone like random asked me that, I don't know if they service your city, big dog.
Yeah, some people will ask. Like people have asked, do I use a cleaning service or like a person? A lot of the services are, like Molly Maid. I think be everywhere.
Yeah,
but we don't use Molly
or Homoglow.
Those guys suck. Not the cleaning people, the service itself. Like they charge you constantly. Vet was telling me that like it's not just because it's a subscription service. You pay for the subscription, and how much you pay depends how much you pay per visit. You still have to pay them per visit, but it's not a lot. It might be like $40, maybe $60 or something like that. But he said like they would be charging him all throughout the month, just randomly taking money out all throughout the month instead of just at most there should be a charge for the subscription and then a charge for the cleaning service.
Yeah.
But that's not what was happening.
What was they charging him for?
I don't know. That's none of my business. That's none of my concern. I don't know anything. Today he was like, I had on this onesie. It's a cow. I got a new onesie. It's a cow. Pink belly. Cow. It's full on cow hood with the cow head. Full on cow.
Cow.
And so I had that on. He kept just asking me to do little stuff that he thought would be like funny. Like he had like his knife out and there was a slab of wood because that's my man. There's sometimes just wood on the table. That's my man. So it was just stuck on the table. He was like, I want to, like, stuck in the wood, like straight up. He was like, I want to see you do this. And I was like, is that a thing that people can't do? Like just stabbing it in there? He's like, no. And that was like the third thing he had asked me to do. And I was like, why do you keep asking me to do boy stuff? I don't want to do boy stuff. And he was like, but it's just because it's like the contradiction of you in this incredibly girly, cute little cow thing doing it. And I was like, yes, because I'm a girl. I don't want to do the boy stuff. I don't have this on for shits and gigs. I'm a girl. It's fitting. Mm-hmm. Don't pass me no motherfucking hammer.
Okay.
I'm a girl.
He gave you a hammer?
No. But just in case he was thinking about it.
Okay.
I don't want it. I don't want to do boy stuff. Wood?
It was like a cooking knife?
No. It was a pocket knife.
And he had you, okay.
Yeah. He was working on something yesterday and he was like, and it was just there. He forgot he just left it there like that. Mm-hmm. Like when he was done, he just stabbed it into the wood and walked away. So now it's just there. And he was like, see if you can do this. And I was like, stab a knife into wood? Is there some type of trick to it? Is it something that people can't do? And he's like, no, I just want to see you do it. First of all, I'm not a fucking PlayStation. Let's start there.
You know what it is?
What?
That nigga get turned on no matter what you do.
All right.
It's like when you started telling it again and he was like, hey, do this one more time.
No, I don't think that's what it is. He goofy as hell.
But I still think he be saving all them images for later.
Gross. I asked him if I bought him a chicken onesie if he would wear it.
What he said?
For one time, like he wouldn't just casually wear it, but if I wanted to make a video, he would. But I want to make a video. Mama had a chicken. Mama had a cow. Dad was proud. He didn't care how. Dude. You don't remember Cow Chicken?
I do remember Cow Chicken. It was not a show. That show was so ridiculous.
Like a fever dream. Yeah, it was out there.
Yeah, no.
It wasn't no worse than Courage the Cowardly Dog.
I didn't watch that either.
I didn't watch Courage. Scared me. I didn't watch Courage. Hell no.
I didn't do Cow and Chicken. I also didn't do Cat Dog.
I watched Cat Dog.
Yeah, no. Cat
Dog wasn't creepy in the same way Cow and Chicken and what's the name was creepy.
Which one?
The other one. What did I just say?
Courage
the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah.
It Cat Dog because they had like regular jobs. Like Cat was very like mature. He wasn't going for that weird shit the dog was trying to be on. Cat wasn't having that. So he kept the show from being
ridiculous.
Like, you know what show I didn't watch? I Real Monsters. Do you remember I Real Monsters?
No, I do. I did not watch that either.
I did not watch I Real Monsters. Boy, hell no.
I'm good, bro.
What is this demented shit? Hell no.
What's the like most obscure or like weird like cartoon or like kid TV show that you remember from like the 90s or early 2000s?
Our Real Monsters was pretty. What the fuck is this, bro? Why? What is this? That show.
But you didn't watch it though.
No. You mean that I actually watched? I don't know. I'd have to think about it. Do you have one?
Off the top of my head, I'm thinking of like Alex Mack and Alan Strange. Mm-hmm. Did you ever watch those? Those were like.
Alex Max is familiar.
It's the girl who like she lived in a place that was like a power plant and she somehow sneaks into some shit and falls into or gets some power somehow and she can turn herself into like green silver like slime thing. Mm-hmm. And she has powers so she can control electricity and shit like that. Did you ever watch that?
No.
Okay. Uh-huh. And Alan Strange?
No.
He was an alien?
I never heard of that one.
Okay. He was a black kid and he was an alien.
Uh-huh. Remember Jet Jackson?
I did watch that.
Yeah.
I watched that. Mm-hmm. Boy Meets World? That's not really obscure. That's
It's just white.
That's no, but they started out. It started out as a kids TV show, like when Corey is they're either I think they're in like grade school or middle school when they start the show.
You know how on Family Matters, a daughter went upstairs and never came back down. The same thing happened on Boy Meets World,
and then they brought her back, and she made a joke about it. I remember. I was like, "Oh wow,
yeah,
y'all are so obvious about this."
Yeah, I did. I watched Boy Meets World. I watched a lot of Nick at Night.
Okay,
a lot of George Lopez, The Nanny.
This is where you got your diversity. Because I'm like, you're naming shit, and I'm like, this is for once. I'm like, there's white people in these things, and you've seen them, bro.
But I watch white people TV. I don't watch white people dramas. I like white people being funny.
Okay.
And it got to be a particular type of funny. I like The Office.
Okay.
I like Parks and Rec. Stuff like that. That's kind of like dry or whimsical. I don't like it when they be serious because you had a 400-year head start. I don't care about none of this shit that you're talking about. Any struggles that you have are of your own and your weak ass ancestors for not setting you up better. Y'all had 400 years and you still being a loser. I don't feel bad for you. I don't. But when they being funny, I can rock with it.
So that does make it hard to watch white people TV sometimes. I'm not gonna.
Like, why are you going through this?
Yeah. Like sometimes there be some shows where I be looking at boy like, it's not that bad, dog. Mm-hmm. Like you're actually fine. Mm-hmm. But which is why like when they be giving like white boys real tragic like stories. Like I remember what's that show? Secret Diary of the American Teenager. Mm-hmm. One of the dudes on there like he was sexually abused like as a child and he's adopted and all types of shit. And you find all these things out about him and his name is Ricky. And Ricky is the guy everybody hates because he got this other girl pregnant like at band camp of all places. Like it's the most white TV show I have ever watched. This girl told her parents she was pregnant. They just had a conversation about it. And no one yelled or screamed or nothing. Everybody was calm. They ain't threatened to kick her out the house. Nothing. I was like, this is so unreligious for a fairly religious show.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm real peculiar with my white TV. I had posted a video and I was asking white people why they were offended at being called white. Like, is white a slur? Whatever. And there was a follow-up video that was made where I told this girl that she was ashamed of being white, which that was the way she was acting. I can't really but she kept projecting insecurities that I don't have about being black. Like she kept saying, I don't want to be identified as white first. I'm a person first. I'm an individual, blah, blah, blah. Girl, please. That's because you don't want to be identified as white at all.
Well, that's because that's what really that is white people a lot of times see themselves as the default. So they don't want to be identified. You don't have to say that. They don't want to have an identifier put in front of them. They just want to be a person because they have always been afforded personhood. So for you to put like a signifier on top of like this thing that comes before them, they don't like that because they don't need to be identified. We're default. Well, that's where a lot of that comes from. Yeah.
Well, I told her she was ashamed, and I told her that I would be too if I were her. And a white man commented in responding, and he was like, well, I am actually ashamed of my ancestors because you didn't set me up right. Like we had. See,
now him.
Why are we struggling?
Now him I will be friends with.
Well, I wouldn't take it that far, but I didn't block him or nothing like that. So yeah, cool. I like the comment.
So that's as far as we go.
Yeah.
No. I'm not speaking about him specifically.
Yeah, but
no, that mentality. That's the homie.
And I appreciate it because it's real. It's like, I mean, we did what we did. I can't change that. But the least you could have did was let it trickle down.
It's like, how are we still poor?
It shouldn't have ran out.
Yeah, no,
we really not that far removed.
Come on, bro.
For y'all to not have nothing left from that, and then to make matters worse, you had an extra 2 years on top of the 2 years after they told you the shit was over. Down here, you had an extra 2 years.
No, but then not just after that. Then they got like
Jim Crow.
Oh, yeah.
prison.
The school pipeline.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like now they just medicate them in school.
The current little badge that they have, the star on the badge is the exact same star from the slave catchers. That star on the police badge is from it just transitioned. And they still doing that shit today. I mean, ain't slavery still legal in California technically to this day? If I'm not mistaken, to this day in California technically, by law.
We might have to check that. This is why when we get bigger, we're gonna have a fact checker.
Yeah. Sure.
We're gonna have a
I posed it as a question. Can't nobody sue me. I said, ain't slavery still legal? That's a question.
It's all in the details.
Can't nobody sue me.
You said I'm asking. I don't know.
Yeah, I heard that, and I'm asking you if you heard the same thing. And if you knew it was true, so shit. Now we got to look it up. You heard him say no. I asked the question, so you can't assume that I know. So shit, you be a damn fool to go repeat that. You asking to get cussed out. You have somebody to go off on you. You run around repeating that, and then want to show them this, talking about where you heard it from.
Yo, the way you would not crack an interrogation.
Now, when did I say that? Because that don't even sound like me. I wouldn't say no shit like that.
Oh, my nigga.
I love a loophole. Ask Vet. He hate getting into it with me. He hate. We was arguing the other day, like just going back and forth or whatever. And he was like, "You are like the worst person to go back and forth with." Because I'm a work around something. I'm gonna find a way out. I'm a loophole something.
Fair.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I don't like losing.
Little one be trying, but I'd be like, "Good try." No, because see here, you forgot about this part. She'd be like, "Damn, yeah, so bad."
Never admit defeat.
Should have studied.
Start crying or something, girl. I don't know.
Yeah, that don't work. Yeah, now them tears. I've seen them tears too often.
Adapt. Find something gonna work. If tears worked, something else will too. It might only work for a little bit. It might only work the first time, but something else will work. Like the fact that tears ever worked means there's a soft spot there. I just gotta find the next one. I love a challenge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Right. See, tears work with me. Because I try my hardest to never cry when we into. I try not to ever cry in front of him because I really feel like I'm good at arguing. And I know once I start crying, he finna give up. He don't like to see. He don't like that. So he cannot stand to see me crying. So I really do try to never let no tears fall when we're around because I'm gonna win this. Because I am who I am, not because I started crying.
Fair. So this is the thing. I've also had to learn. Little one also just cries because she cries. Yeah. And so I just gotta let her, and she'll be like, I don't want you to think that I'm crying because, and I'm like, it's okay. I understand now. You're just having tears because you're having tears. You can have your tears, baby. And we can still have this conversation. You get your point out. I'm hearing you.
Yeah. The only time I cry in front of him is when it ain't got nothing to do with him. Not if he made me. Like if me and him into it, I do my best to not ever cry. But if I'm upset about something else, then that's when I'll cry in front of him or be trying to talk through tears.
Oh no, crying because it's us, crying because she don't like the state of the world, crying because she watched something on TV, crying because she saw a sad commercial, crying because she loved the food, crying because she didn't like the food, crying because she just be crying, bro. Like,
yeah, I'm not one of those girls. I used to cry a lot, and then I don't know what happened.
A thug in you.
Yeah, it don't stay underground for long. I don't know. I used to cry a lot. I used to. Off subject, but this just reminded me of something. The body is so crazy. The human body is so crazy, especially the female body and what it does. Like, I remember very specifically saying things like, I hate being pregnant. I don't want to ever do this shit again. I cannot, like, this is torture. I remember saying that. So I know it to be true, right? Because I remember very vividly. There's videos of me saying it.
Indeed.
If I were to bring up right now about a time somebody hurt my feelings in the past, I can feel those feelings. If I think about a time somebody angered me, I can feel those feelings. I cannot feel the pregnancy thing. Like, I cannot feel the feelings that I felt when I was pregnant that made me not want to be pregnant. And that is on purpose to make you want to do it again. But see, I document everything. I don't need context. Fuck context. I said it for a reason. I felt it then, and I don't want to feel it again.
You documented the first and the second one?
I have documentation during both pregnancies of me saying, yeah, this shit is dumb. I don't want to ever do this again. Yeah, won't be happening again. This is crazy. Yeah.
You said that both times?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I knew I was lying the first time.
Yeah.
Because I knew I wanted to. And I wanted them close together.
Yeah.
Not that close.
They are.
But close. They 15 months apart.
Jesus. Damn near Irish twins.
Yeah, damn near.
Do we ever look up whether that was offensive?
We didn't.
No. Okay.
But we ain't make it up either.
We did not. I just like,
yeah.
I fuck with Ireland.
You do?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mostly. Because like.
Somebody said they was the blacks of the whites.
A little bit. When you be looking at English history, they get done wrong at every fucking turn. Mm. Like, I mean, England as a country kind of fucked them all over.
Who amongst us has not
been fucked by the English?
Like 40 something countries have an Independence Day from them. That I did look up.
I mean, hey, we can't really say much as we sit in America. I mean, we can, but as America itself can't talk.
This is just
Junior.
England Junior.
Yeah. I mean, we do shit different, but now they have, like, England had like classism. They had racism in the classism. They try to pretend like it's no real like racism. All right, nigga. Sure. But nah, like the thing that we did differently, we do classism, but like they try to veil the classism in anyway and be like, hey, what's really wrong is like you and that nigga, they're the reason like you can't be with him because like you're better than him. Mm-hmm. Even though I'm gonna treat you just as bad as I treat him, and I'm gonna trick you out of everything that I could possibly give you. But like, if you focus on that Negro who has taken everything from you, mm-hmm. everything will be fine. And we be like, bro, we ain't even.
They got a queen.
They do in England. They absolutely have
a king.
Yes, they currently have a king because the queen died.
The queen died.
Yeah, the queen died.
I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember.
And people got their jokes off.
Yeah. I don't want to say it was a good time because that seems offensive, but
not to me. But like
the internet
was crazy, bro.
Do you have a favorite internet moment, like where everybody was just collectively getting jokes off? While you think, one of mine, top 3 for sure, is when Yahoo Mail they were. I'm so sorry. They were talking about Trump, and they posted this. The headline said it was supposed to say Trump wants a bigger Navy, but it said Trump wants a nigger Navy.
I do remember this.
This was on Twitter.
Bro, they had like Tim's. They had Tim's as ships, bro. It was ridiculous.
Oh, that was one of the funniest moments in social media history because especially Twitter. Twitter is the place where like a lot of y'all wasn't on Twitter back in the day when I was on Twitter. Twitter was the place before social media, before streaming, when everything was just on TV. Mm-hmm. Everybody got together and watched stuff regularly. When Insecure came out, we was all on Twitter live tweeting it, watching as it is on, tweeting about it together as a family. We like it was just what it was. So when that happened, that and the Montgomery Brawl.
Oh my God.
You want to talk about moments in history?
Oh my God, yeah. I want to say, I'm trying to think of like things where like everybody was getting their jokes off, and I think most of mine probably come from TikTok. Mm-hmm. And I'm trying to think of one, but I'm thinking about one that I did not like, but everybody got invested in. Womblands. You don't remember? Oh.
I don't know anything about that.
Womblands was crazy.
What is that?
Oh, there's this dude who's Native American dude who, or indigenous. I don't.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to be as respectful as I can be.
We do what we can.
Yeah, indigenous like dude who was doing a whole bunch of like hey colonizer to all these people, and then they found out he was having sex with white women, and all of his business came out. And I don't know if that girl is all the way white, but she looked white, and she got in the camera and was like, "You knew, you fucking knew," and everybody was like picking sides, and it was a wild time. But that wasn't one I really enjoyed because it was just like, we know too much about each other. Mm-hmm. This is not why I got on here.
Some of mine are just more niche because they came like one of my top 5 is from Vine. And people don't know this. A lot of people don't know where Yeet came from. But there was a guy on Vine. His name was K Carmouche. Well, he was a rapper. Okay. First name, initial K, last name Carmouche.
Okay.
And he made a song. Somebody didn't like it. Oh my gosh. They didn't like it. Somebody made a video. They wrote the name of the album or the song or whatever on a CD. They was listening to it and they was like, this shit trash. Yeet! And threw it out the window. That is where Yeet was born. But for 3 days straight, all of Black Vine was on that man's ass. I'll never forget somebody made a video real close to the camera talking about, it's been days. You gotta say something. You can't just ignore this. For 3 consecutive days. No sleep. There were people doing skits. I don't know where this man got a casket from. Somebody was in a casket. Somebody left. You know how people bring flowers up to the casket or whatever. His man's in the casket. Somebody put the CD up there. He lifted up and threw it and yeeted it. Wow. What an amazing time. I wish you had been there. I wish you could have been there. Even if just to be in a fly on the wall, just to see. It was wonderful for us, but I have not seen that man since. I don't know if he ever came back.
Oh my God.
Imagine you waking up, one of the first videos you see. You gotta say something. You can't just ignore this. It's the whole world. Everybody's against you, right? You gotta do something. You can't just disappear.
Oh my God, bro.
Yeah. Good times. I told you Vine was my favorite. Still to this day, even with TikTok and everything, like as far as like community and just having a good time and meeting, like Vine. TikTok has definitely done the most for me, more than any other platform ever, but Vine was just a really good time. Yeah. On Fleek came from Vine too. And you know,
I do remember. Excuse me.
Eyebrows on Fleek, the book.
I do remember that one.
Yeah. I was there.
Yeah, I wasn't, because Vine was what years for real?
Vine was like 2013 to 2012 to 2014.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Those were good years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I used to be on Vine shaking ass.
Is your Vine still up?
No, because I got in a relationship and I would like deactivate it because I was on Vine shaking ass and that would just come up. So, you know, like, let me just, you know. I was in a relationship, so I would deactivate, but I would always go back to reactivate and then deactivate again. Cause shit, I don't know what's finna be. I don't know who gonna be here longer, Vine or this nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to, you know, I had like 40,000 followers. You know, but I forgot to go back and reactivate it, and it got permanently deleted. I was very, very sad. Damn. And that was before like Vine got shut down and stuff, so I didn't even get a chance to go and like save all my videos. So I don't have too many of my videos.
That sounds like the beginning of a fire ass anime for real.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, I think I'm gonna start holding a grudge from that. That was in 2014. Is it too late for me to start the grudge?
Against the people that shut down Vine?
No, against that nigga for making me. Well, he didn't make me, but he the reason that I did it. That I deactivated it in the first place.
I mean, you can do whatever makes you feel good.
I don't know. I don't see that nigga nowhere. Ain't gonna no skin off my back, but just in case anybody asks, I can update my grudge list.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you're doing it just for the list, I think it's fair.
Okay.
How many people you got on there?
It's a short list.
Okay.
No more than 20 people. just fucking around.
Nigga.
No, it's a short list. It's less than 5. But this guy this ex that I'm talking about, this is the nigga named Larry that I accidentally dated for 4 years. Right. And one time I made a video, a lot of people have seen this video where I was like, how can you go through all them months of pregnancy and all them hours of labor and then look at a baby and say, Tyrone? Like, what would make you do that? And I posted that video, and one time his mama commented on it and was like, I promise I did not want to name him Larry, but his daddy just would, like, he was insistent on it. He's a junior, as you know. And I was just like, girl, we do not have to have this conversation right now. Like, she commented on my video.
And you were talking about Tyrone. You didn't even say his name.
Yeah, but sometimes, I mean, she knew Larry is not too far from Tyrone. We don't need no new Larrys, no new Tyrones.
Wait a minute. How is Larry and Tyrone
They
close?
don't sound alike, but I'm saying they give you the same thing. Like,
does it really? Tyrone and Larry give you the same way? Hold on. Before we go any further, because I'm gonna get lost, because I've been thinking about this. Like he said he told you his name was Larry when you met him? Or he said his name was something else?
No, I knew his name was Larry because we met at work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did people call him something else?
No.
Because I knew a nigga named Larry, but that nigga was not called Larry.
See what I'm saying?
But he named himself something else.
Yeah.
He was like
E-Money or something like that? Oh.
Prince.
Huh.
Yeah.
From Larry to Prince.
Yes. And I remember this was in college, and I remember my fucking my like CA, the person who was like head, it was like, I'm not calling that nigga
I'm not
Prince.
gonna do that.
It's like, that nigga's Larry. I'm calling that nigga Larry.
Yeah. I had a friend I met a guy named Luke. Well, his real name is Roger.
Oh.
But when I met him, he told me his name was Luke.
You went by his middle name?
No, just Luke. Just made it up. So when I introduced him to my friends, and this was just my friend, I wasn't talking to this guy, but when I introduced him to my friends, my best friend Kelly, I was like, oh, he was like, hi, what's up, I'm Luke. And she was like, that ain't your damn name. What's your real name? And he was like, I mean, my real name Roger, but everybody call me Luke. And I was like, Luke is a normal name. How the fuck did you know that wasn't his name? Like, why he couldn't be Luke?
How did they know that wasn't it?
I didn't know. She was just like, that ain't your damn name. What's your mama name?
It wasn't even no nickname, for real.
It was Luke.
It's not even like a shortened name. She said, and that's another thing. She said, what your mama call you?
Yeah, what your mama named you.
Also,
but like, how
Larry
does she know?
short for something?
No, Larry is short for Larry Jr. Little Larry.
I just thought about that. I was like, is Larry short for anything? It's just Larry?
It's just Larry, and we don't need no new Larrys. We don't need no new Tyrones. Like, maybe a Larry Jr., maybe. You get a pass.
Are there any girl names that you're like, we don't need no more, not near one of these?
No.
Not even a Brittany?
That's classic. What's the negative connotation to Brittany?
You know what? I'm not even going to do that.
Is there a negative connotation to Brittany?
I've met an abundance of Britneys in my life. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying we don't need that name no more.
See,
okay, what is the negative connotation of? I understand Tyrone. I get Tyrone. What's the negative connotation of Larry? It just sounds. It's
exactly.
Sonically, yeah. But Brittany also. Sonically.
I don't get Larry from Brittany. Like, I used to not tell people what his name was because it's Larry.
I feel like no one named Brittany calls themselves Brittany. It's always Brit or B.
My best friend in elementary school name was Brittany, and she wouldn't let you call her Brit.
She said she
do not call me
Brittany.
That. Yeah, Brittany, and her name was spelled Brittni. There's so many variations. There's so many ways to be.
Say that again.
Brittni.
Okay, sorry, I'm dyslexic. Maybe that's also the reason I don't like that name. Cause y'all be doing weird shit.
Yeah. We can get rid of all of Jaden's, Aiden's, Caden's, Faden's, Braden's, Today's, Shadaden's, Naden's. We all of them. For boy, girl, anybody. We don't need no more Jaden's, no more Aiden's, no more Caden's.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about cadence?
Oh, that's different. It's a word. And I feel a way about that already.
You don't like
I don't like not all the time.
What's a word that you've heard a kid name that you were like, this is weird?
Cliche. Yeah. That's a part of my name. I don't know why. But she did. She did. So.
Yo, your disdain for your own name. It's fair because I think about mine's the same because I don't even like. I couldn't. This is the thing. I didn't like any of the names. I have 2 middle names. I didn't like any of the names that they gave me enough to just go by that name. Mm-hmm. The fact that I had to go by my initials should tell you like how I feel about my names.
Yeah. Yeah. But what do you get? You get what you get. You know what I mean? We've gone so many places.
We have. It felt like a Saturday
I don't even know where we started.
No, racism and
classism, and they had a queen.
Yeah. And 90s cartoons, obscure shit that we watched.
That's where I'm sure that's where the
yeah. Because I was like, bro, like normally I'd be like, you have such a black experience because I was so surprised that I was like, you've seen all this shit. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think of like did you watch Hannah Montana?
I did watch Hannah Montana for a bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Was not my shit. Did not really get into it. Did you do Lizzie McGuire?
Understandable. Oh yeah,
I did. Okay.
Yeah, definitely a Lizzie McGuire fan.
I feel like she's the reason. Like that is the reason we still fuck with that lady today.
Mm-hmm. And Hillary Duff has never been problematic.
Absolutely.
Her dad is a fucking asshole though.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Who's her dad?
Just a guy. But he was her manager.
Oh.
And he used to he banked with the bank I used to work at, and like. Nobody wanted to work with him when he came in, but her stepmom was a sweet, like me and Hillary Duff's stepmom, that was my girl. Like she bought me stuff for my oldest son. Like when I was pregnant and I was working there, she brought baby stuff in before I went on maternity leave and stuff. Like,
you like know these people?
Well, I mean, I was her banker. Well, I wasn't her banker, but I handled most of the stuff whenever she would need, like her everyday stuff. Like if they needed loans and stuff like that, they weren't coming to me, but when she needed to do deposits and withdrawals and reorder checks and that type of stuff, she would come in and see me, or she would call me and I would do it for her. But Hillary Duff's dad, nobody ever wanted to work with him when he came in. Yeah, he was just difficult for you. Some people who got money and just feel like he seemed like, I don't know what they had before. But he acts like a person who his daughter got rich and now he got some money and don't know how to act. And now he's, you got to stick up your ass. So you want to be extra hard on people who sit up here making, just trying to do their job.
I hear you. Yeah. You remember how a long time ago we said we might play a game where like every once in a while you sprinkle in a lie? And I just figured out.
You think that's a lie?
I was like, like, you know them for real?
Yeah, I mean, they worked at the bank. I mean, they banked with the bank that I used to work at.
No. First of all, no, I do believe you, but I was like, we should absolutely start playing that game.
Should bring that back.
Absolutely.
For those of you who are watching now, back in the day, we used to play a game where I would just tell one lie throughout the episode, and RJ would try to see if you could figure out what it was.
I don't think I caught you very often.
Because I've lived such a life.
You have, bro. Several.
Yeah, I've lived such a life, so anything could be true. Like, I'm sure if I just randomly said, if we were playing that game and you didn't know me, but you knew about that game, and I randomly told the story about how I used to date Soulja Boy, one might think that was a lie. But who would lie about that? Me. I would. No, for sure I would. But I'm not.
I'm like, so that's the thing about, like, you ever date somebody and then, like, they become a significantly worse person after you date them and you don't really want to claim, and you got to, like, defend them. They weren't like that.
Yeah. No, that's never happened to me, but I do understand what you mean. Yeah. Does it happen?
Not even with Soulja Boy?
Don't nobody know that. That wasn't a public. You know, I use the word date very, very loosely.
Okay.
But, you know, we used to cake up on the phone and all of that stuff every night.
You used to kiss you through the phone?
That song is about me.
Are you lying?
No. I am dead ass. I mean, he never said it, but it came out. I mean, the timetable don't lie. Okay. Who was he? He was talking to me every night. So I don't know who else could it be about. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, is that song is about me in the same way I got shot at that party at PD. Nobody can prove otherwise. Okay. So
there was a hit
that's
out.
That's what I'm going with.
Okay.
Yeah. Or I don't know, maybe somebody didn't like my outfit. I don't know. Niggas have died over less. Unfortunately. So.
Oh, facts.
Yeah.
Bro. Right back to racism.
Yeah.
Oh, what a time. And we be trying to stay away from that so often.
Yeah. What else? I don't know what other. Well, you started naming just regular shows. Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking we weren't talking about nothing obscure no more. But I did watch Lizzie McGuire. I didn't watch. Did you watch Are You Afraid of the Dark?
No, I didn't watch Goosebumps neither.
Me neither. Did you read the Animorphs books?
I don't remember them. No,
I read them Animorphs books. Those were the ones where, like, people was turning into animals, and like, on the cover it would show like from a human into like a werewolf or some shit like that. I don't really remember. I do know I read them. I also you remember the Cheetah Girls movie? Like you don't have to have watched it, but you remember.
Yeah,
I read the books.
There
was series. Yes, there was the series of books before.
You didn't read Percy Jackson, but you read the Cheetah Girl books?
Did you or did you not say that Percy Jackson was white?
Okay, fair.
Also mythical.
Did you read Harry Potter?
No.
Okay.
No, I ain't watched the movies either.
You still haven't watched the movies?
I don't give no damn about that. I never cared. I watched the first one strictly because they took us on a field trip to the movies to see it. So I've seen the first one. I do know that, but I never got into Harry Potter.
Okay.
My sister, Lupita, the one that went to PB, she loves Harry Potter down. She's read all the books, seen all the movies. She loves Harry Potter down, but it never really. But I don't really be into like mythical stuff. Like I don't know. I don't want my TV and movies to be too close to reality. Like I don't want real life stuff going on. Like I hated after COVID and TV shows was putting COVID in the TV shows.
I didn't like that either.
Or like P-Valley, for instance, like they had somebody on there saying "Catch Me Outside." I really didn't like that. Like I don't like it when you put like real life instances and occurrences in my TV. But I also am not too big of a fan of like sci-fi and things that in like fantasy, like.
But also, people in real life don't say that like that.
Yeah, it's not a.
Like not if they mean it for real.
Yeah, but they put it in there because it was popular and.
I don't want to. Isn't that one of the reasons that Quinta Brunson said y'all don't like? One of the reasons why you like
Abbott is because it's not just your timelines regurgitated onto TV. I was watching Abbott today. Do you ever feel like laughing? Like, do you ever put TV on? It's like I feel like laughing. I want to watch something funny.
I don't always go funny. I go brain off, and like I can put on this anime that I know very well that is like light and is not gonna like bug me, but laugh. I do get laughs sometimes, and I gotta find I actually do need to find a new like TV show to watch. Like cause I did New Girl. I never finished New Girl, but I liked New Girl. I think every episode is too different for me to like binge it consistently. It's
not a real story.
Yeah, like it feels too.
When I say like there are times where I'm like I don't want to watch nothing heavy. I just want to laugh. I just want to watch something lighthearted and fun, lay back. I put on Modern Family or Abbott Elementary. Those are my go-tos. Modern Family is one of the funniest shows ever on TV, in my opinion. I feel like I need to test it and see. I feel like I let out at least one audible laugh, even if it's just a chuckle, every scene. Like I know in the episode that I was watching Modern Family before I fell asleep this morning, and I was checking it then. Like at least once every single scene, I'm letting out at least some type of audible laugh. It's so good. It's written so well. I feel the same way about Abbott.
So one of my go-tos was Big Bang Theory, and I used to do it, and I can critique a lot of things are bad about Big Bang Theory. The same way I could go back and do that with How I Met Your Mother and a bunch. But yeah, right. So. But Big Bang Theory, nerds used to be mad at that because they would be like, this is not real life. There are people, we're not like this. We're not this type of, and I'd be like,
you're not.
I was like, I looked at all of them people and I went, oh, that's just like, they have poor like social skills and interaction. This is not regular like shit. Like one of them couldn't talk in the presence of women. Mm-hmm. That's not a regular like he's got an issue going on that probably would require some like therapy. Yeah. And all of them are hyper intelligent, which is like giving the sense that like at some level these people are not like regular. This is not neurotypical. These are like different individuals. And so everybody else is looking at this going like, oh, they're so. And I'm looking at it going, okay, I see this thing going on and this thing going on and this thing going on. And the only person who is normal in the show is the one girl who they try to make feel like she's like not that bright, but she's actually really bright, just not like the way that they're like school. Yeah, she's like more so street smarts and understands people.
Yeah, she has social skills.
Yeah.
When I was in elementary school, I had to make a decision. I'm either going to be incredibly smart or I'm going to be smart with common sense. But I cannot have both. Yeah. And I am not as smart as I used to be because I chose to have a little bit more common sense. I could not get a balance.
I chose to be more people smart than I did
book smart.
Because one, people were way more interesting.
Yeah. Well, I never had an issue with people. I just didn't have common sense. Like I was incredibly book smart. This is where Milo, my youngest son, gets it from. It's like my ability to receive, retain, and then regurgitate information was always really good as a child. But we went the same way home every single day. Every single day we went the same way home. And if you on the last day of school was like you got to walk, I would not be able to get there. I didn't pay attention to my surroundings. I wasn't like, no, I was just like, yes, of course I know 14 times 47. Sure, I could figure that out real quick. But everything else, like little common, like cooking and
I was like hyper aware, which is probably one of the reasons why I couldn't do all of that stuff.
Yeah, I had nothing else going on in there but numbers.
Yeah, no, I am trying to take in everything all at once, and it's probably damn okay when ADHD smacks you in the face. Anyway,
yeah, my oldest got his report card back, and every report card and progress report he has all A's and one B. The B always moves around. It's a different subjects, but it's always all A's and one B. But the B is never in math. And I asked him what his favorite subject is, and he said math, just like me. He's like, oh, I love it when it's time to do math. And I was like, keep it that way because I'm not going to be able to help you.
This is the answer, and I know it is the answer, and now you can prove
and you can do something to figure it out. And like my least favorite subject in school was always social studies or history or whatever, because this is simply remembering. Either you know who was on the Mayflower or you don't. It's just that. Like all the answer choices is going to be names. Like with math, when you talk about basic math as you're getting older, like when you're young and you don't understand, look at the answer choices. Are they bigger or smaller than the numbers? That's going to at least tell you if you're supposed to be adding, subtracting, or multiplying or dividing.
So I like history, but I only like history when it's taught to me in a way that makes me care about what's happening. But in order to teach history, you have to be able to do that. Like, in order to teach in general, you have to be able to do that, right? Like, I have to be able to make you care about the information that I'm trying to give you. And sometimes that means being able to relate it to like a real life thing that's going to happen. But like also sometimes you deal with motherfuckers that don't want to hear none of that shit you got to say. Mm-hmm. And I imagine that would to be tiring.
Oh yeah. Being a teacher, like when I first went to college, I was going to be a teacher, not because I wanted to, but because I have so many people in my family. Most of the women in my family work in the school district at some point. So I thought, I just thought that's what I was supposed to do. Quickly realized, absolutely not. I don't want to be great. Like, and also the schedule.
Heard.
They off on the weekends. They get off pretty early during the day. They off during the summer. Yeah, I thought I wanted to be a teacher, but no, I don't like kids. I like my kids. But kids in general, no. And then if I was a teacher, when I went to school, I wanted to teach high school. I wanted to teach like algebra 2, high school math. Them kids bigger than me.
At what age?
Huh?
You said in high school?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, them kids are bigger than you.
Yeah, all them kids bigger than me.
Fair.
Yeah.
I don't desire. I think I could teach babies. Like if I was gonna teach, it would probably be like first or second grade, and then I could probably do like high school juniors and seniors.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do
anything in between.
No.
I don't think I could teach babies. If I was working with babies, it would have to be like daycare, not when they actually need to be learning stuff, because I don't know how to deal with like their attention spans and their like needing to be I don't think I could deal with that. I couldn't do like kindergarten or nothing like that, because they don't want to sit still. In high school, it's like, yeah, I'm not playing these games with you. Get out of my class. If you're not gonna sit down and be quiet, get out.
So that is the thing that my only experience of this is doing like children's church and like working in a nursery at the church when I was like younger. But for the most part, from what I see, especially young children, they respond differently to, and this could be masculinity, it could have been me. They respond differently to me than they do the female counterparts. And I don't know if that is a thing that like teachers will also say, but yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Did I miss my calling? I don't think so.
Probably not. Fuck them kids. Do we have a docket or anything?
We do have a little bit of a docket. We at one point we were hitting on something and I was like, oh, this would be great to transition into like the question thing.
Just kept going.
Yeah, we were going.
I remember, I'm not going to get into this whole story, but I remember me and my upstairs neighbor was into it for weeks. She kept saying that I was playing music loud and I wasn't. And we was into it and we got into it on the steps. And she was like, I'm a nurse and I work with small children in the ICU and you have me up and when I'm supposed to be asleep. I said, girl, fuck you and them kids. The fuck? Give a fuck about them babies, girl. And for that, I said you better wish them good luck, because you'll never get no sleep fucking with me.
Oh, wow. He was on one.
Yeah. It wasn't my fault.
You wasn't even playing music loud, though.
I truly wasn't. When we got into it at that point, she had came downstairs to ask us to turn down the music, and we were literally in the living room watching TV. The kids was in their room playing the game. Me and Vaughn was on the couch watching TV. So we didn't have no music on. And we got into it a little bit there. I came in the house. I was irritated. I was upset. And I realized that the dryer was on. And I said, maybe it is our dryer. So I went upstairs to go knock on her door and tell her, like, I'm telling you that we don't have any music on. I'm thinking that maybe it's the dryer. She doubled down and was like, no, it's music. It don't sound like a dryer. Okay, well, bitch, you better hope it's not. You better hope you're right. I don't know what it is that you think you're hearing. The only thing on in my house right now is the dryer. But from that moment on, from that day on, every time I thought about it, I went and turned the dryer on. It's the middle of the night. If I got up to pee in the middle of the night, I went and turned the dryer on. She worked overnight. So when I would sit out in my car sometimes, like after I came from the gym, I would sit in my car. She would come home shortly after I've left from the gym. As soon as I see her get inside, I'm going inside to turn my motherfucking dryer on. You better hope that ain't what you hearing. You just got off of work too. It's 7:30 in the morning. I know you ready to go to bed.
This your current neighbor?
Nah, she moved. Yeah, she moved.
She on your grudge list? Okay. This is just regular. Regular beef.
Yeah.
Damn, I hate to be beefing with you, friend. But that was the. So I had the what's the name question of what's the worst thing to do when you and your partner beefing? Someone said worst thing to do when you and your partner are beefing. Roll those eyes while I'm trying to communicate, and watch how quickly I go from Bunny to Bundy.
Oh, see, a woman wrote this.
Yeah.
Okay, see, I thought about to ask you if my man wrote that. He can't stand that shit. Ooh, he cannot stand an eye roll.
Yeah, I don't like an eye roll. I don't like I'm not gonna start saying things because
it's gonna sound like all black women stuff or what? Or what?
No, it was gonna give my comment section on TikTok ammo for them to start trying to do shit, and I don't want to do that. But yeah, there are things that like I in real life send me over the edge, and not in like a fun way.
Yeah, my man can't stand an eye roll, but I don't be doing it on purpose. It's literally just a part of the conversation. Like I don't even notice I did it until I see him respond to it.
But this is why we need a camera right here, because they didn't even catch the full. The way that eye roll was so quintessentially Roxanne. It was so Big Rocks.
Yeah. I think of my facial expressions, eye roll, okay. Let me take my glasses off so it can be seen. But when I hit one of these,
I hope it never be. That's such a. I don't like the side. If you ever, watching people side eye is crazy. Them eyebrows,
that is like, if you say so.
Ooh.
That's what you think. Yikes.
Tough.
Yeah, I think that means yikes.
Oh, the eyebrows mean yikes.
Yikes on bikes.
Yikes on bikes is nutty. Worst thing to do when you and your partner beefing, tell your friends and family.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, don't tell me. Cause I'm a buck at that nigga next time I see him. He better not flinch. or I'm gonna start talking like if you tell me your man pissed you off and the next time I see him I buck at him and he flinch, the next time he piss you off, only thing I'm telling you to do is whoop his scary ass. Beat that nigga up. Whoop his ass. He's scary.
Yeah, you just gave up on beating them allegations. You said, fuck that shit.
I doubled down a long time ago.
That's fair.
I thought I had a knot on my forehead because I hit my head on the car, and I made a story about it, and I was like, I promise y'all that nigga is not in here beating me up. If anybody laying hands on anybody, you already know who's who.
Absolutely. Shit. Oh, what's the worst thing you can do when you and your partner are beefing? Act like nothing happened. Epic crash out.
Yeah, I mean, you got to know who you with. Some people don't like that. Yeah. Me, once I've gotten it out, yeah, I want you to act like nothing happened. Move on. Let's move on. Because if you keep talking about it, I'm going to keep being mad. Let's move on. It's for the best.
I don't want to, worst thing you can do when you and your partner beefing, leave.
Okay.
I don't necessarily, you know what? They didn't ask for my opinion. Worst thing you can do when you and your partner are beefing. When he mad at me, he used my first name and won't call me daddy. I hate it.
Okay. I didn't like it when Vet used to do that. That was one of my punishments. Like losing my honorific.
Oh.
I ain't like that shit.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, I have different things I call you depending on how I'm feeling. Mm-hmm. So you might got a different honorific for when you getting on my nerves. But that's a me thing. Yeah. Worst thing you can do when you and your partner are beefing, get on social media.
Yeah, no, true.
Absolutely the wrong thing to do. Worst thing you can do when you and your partner beefing, run to someone that will agree with everything you say. That's fair. Worst thing you can do when you and your partner are beefing, get food without them. That will cause another argument.
Which is so crazy. Like, that's so crazy. Because, bitch, I'm hungry and I'm not fucking with you right now. I don't want it. Like, that makes so much sense to me. Mm-hmm. And Vet does not, like, he feels that way. Like, he would never do no shit like that. Yeah. Like, even when if we into it or I'm mad or something, he still is like, what do you want me to go get you some food? But me, starve. I'm hungry and I'm not finna ask you if you want something to eat, because that's what people do when it's over.
Your parents never apologized, huh?
No, my granny did not apologize growing up. No.
She just wanted you want
yeah. Mm.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what people do when it's over. So I can't ask you if you want something to eat.
Fair. That's real.
Worst. Best thing I'll do is just get you food without saying anything. Like, I'm not gonna ask you if you want anything to eat. It'll just be like, I might go to Chick-fil-A, sit in the car and eat my food, and when I'm done, throw your food on the counter, and it's like, it's a chicken sandwich in there if you want it. It's cold, but and this was a soda, but the ice probably done melted a little bit, so now it's probably juice. But here you go, if you want it, you can have it.
You be on that type of time. God damn, friend. Worst thing you can do when you and your partner beefing, leaving and avoiding resolution. Mm-hmm. Worst thing you can do when you and your partner are beefing, tell me calm down. I actually wasn't even turned up, but now
I'm finna be.
I am. Worst thing you can do when you and your partner are beefing, continue an argument with a heated emotion, not actually resolving the issue after the fact. Some people gave us such like real answers. Mm-hmm. I love the mixture.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I had.
That was it.
Mm-hmm. I had that, and then I mean, there was current events that happened.
You wanted to talk about Ryan Davis, didn't you?
Kinda, but not really. Just the fact that, like, did you see the clip?
Yes.
Did you see? Okay, so you seen the clip that I sent you?
The one that you sent me.
Okay, did you see? I haven't gone to look up the full 12 minutes.
No. I only saw what you sent me, and I've seen other people talking about it. But
okay, what was your reaction to what you saw in the video based on what was said about him?
I agreed in the sense of, like, this is not a conversation for this.
Yes.
For this platform, for this medium.
Yes.
And with Shannon Sharp.
Yeah.
You could have had this conversation with Jennifer Hudson, for that matter. like
fair. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think he chose the best word. Like, it is easy to see where people got offended. I think, had I listened to this interview without hearing anybody talk about it, I probably wouldn't have thought anything of it.
Yeah.
But hearing the fact that I heard people talking about it first, I was biased the first time I saw it. I'm already listening with those ears. But then after you sent me the video, and I also don't care. So I don't care enough to go and seek out more to form a better opinion. Yeah. I don't care. I'm not talking about this anywhere besides, like, right here, where I'm telling y'all very clearly that I'm not invested in this at all. But I think his sentiments were fine. I don't think he worded it the best. And I don't think that this was the platform for it.
Yeah. When I saw some of the vitriol that he got, I was like, this doesn't feel like it fits what was actually said, and some of it feels like mischaracterizations of things that he said. And I'm just like, I don't know. Some of it felt like niggas needed money, and they were trying to, like, have minute-long videos for monetization. Like, some of it felt like that.
Yeah.
like, because I was like, this don't need or require all this based on what I saw he said.
Yeah.
Because again, I saw the reactions before I saw the video, so I'm expecting he said something crazy,
right?
And I was like, oh wait, hold on, this is poorly worded, but not like he ain't talk about her like she was like, yeah, they said like he talked about her like she was a dog.
Yeah. And Shannon Sharp was the one who said she uses them
like an ATM.
Like an ATM specifically. And he agreed, but like
but the thing
like
is,
he didn't correct it or say anything.
Yeah, but it's the sentiment of. I think he agrees with the feeling of what that feels like, not necessarily the specific word choice. Mm-hmm. But people are focusing on that specific word choice, which fair because people care about what you said, not what you meant.
Yeah.
So like I get that, but I was like, that wasn't even a thing that he said, and people are saying that he called her a gold digger. I was like, he never called her that in any footage that I've seen.
Yeah.
So it was just a little like, it makes me again be weary about like.
Yeah, it sounded like a man who knows he's messed up. Yeah. And these are the consequences of me messing up.
Yes.
And even when he talked about his son, like my son still thinks I'm a superhero, but I'm not the man he thinks I am. That's like, okay, so like it felt like I hate that I made my relationship with my daughter like this.
Yes. Because I believe it's earlier on. I haven't seen that. He talks about like part of the reason this happened is because I was absent because I was working.
Yeah.
So he's like, yeah, that takes a lot to repair. But this is the thing. And people are like, the fact that he is recognizing this in his daughter when she is 10 and like he's able to correct it now is like a good thing.
Yeah. Because a lot of people don't even realize, like, me and my mama have a much better relationship now, but my mama threw money at everything. So like it came to a point where I only called my mama when I needed money because you don't offer me anything else. You're not here for me if I had a bad day. I can't come talk to you. I can't come get advice from you. I can't come get help from you, but you got money.
Yeah.
And if I need it, I know it's going to come with a lecture, but you'll send me the money. So it did come to a point where it was like, yeah, that's pretty much the only thing I call you for, but you don't do nothing else for me. You not here.
Yeah.
So I can imagine that, but I don't think my mama ever cared. I think my mama is fine with it being that way. Like money, if this gonna fix a problem, then I got that. That'll do.
Yeah.
My mama never had these feelings of like, I hate that this is the relationship that I have cultivated,
and now is going out of their way to try to fix the thing that they broke.
Yeah. So.
And I like, yeah. And I think that's kind of like the fact that I'm looking at him talking about it and not like putting it on her as a thing that she needs to fix, but like, oh, I did this and I need to like do things to repair, like was the direct opposite impression that I got from the people that were talking about it.
Yeah. Yeah, same. I saw a couple of people talking about it, and because I watched those videos and scrolled through the comments, I did eventually see an actual clip of him on a show. And so like I said, I was biased going in because I didn't seek it out. I heard this and I just took it as that until it popped up. And I was like, I don't even think I watched enough of it to form an opinion because I already had one because one was given to me.
Well, so I only saw it because I only knew about what was happening because Little One sent me the video. Because in general, this is the thing. I don't pay attention to people when they talk unless they're talking about something that they have expertise in. Like, I don't listen to Cam Newton. I didn't know Cam Newton was like, that people hated Cam Newton because I don't pay attention to Cam Newton outside of when he talks about football. Like, I knew he had a baby by that one young lady who is very pretty and very, very funny. And he also has multiple other children. That doesn't make him any different. Yeah, like, he is a multi-million-dollar athlete. I don't not expect that from them. This is just one that has a bigger social media platform. Like, so I didn't know, like, and I don't go and seek out to find out whether or not these people are good people or not. I just pay attention to them for the things that they like do that I find interesting. And that was it. So same thing with Ryan Davis. I don't much pay attention to Ryan Davis outside of when he is being funny. So this serious like side of like didn't even pop up.
Yeah.
until little one sends me like these reactions, and I saw so many negative reactions to the thing that I was like, okay, I gotta go look at what was said.
Yeah. She be sending you stuff like that?
Yeah. Because like she'll want to talk about it. It's one of the things we'll go back and forth and we'll talk about.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll have discussions on like things, and she'll call me on like when she thinks I'm wrong about something, whether or not I think I'm wrong about the thing that she said or not. But I will hear her out and listen to the thing she said, or try to. Because sometimes I'd be like, you don't have the, okay, all right. Sure, I hear you. Did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
So
I had reposted an old video of mine basically talking about how I don't understand like why people be like, we need to stop shopping at Shein and Fashion Nova, and then they offer you an alternative and everything on there costs at least $60. It feel like you don't understand why I shop at Shein and Fashion Nova. And somebody in the comments was basically like, so over consumerism and ruining the planet and child slavery and all of these things don't matter as long as it's cheap, right? And I said, yes. In this economy, unfortunately, yes. People are not the average person is not in a position to be looking up and sourcing their clothes. I got to get what I can get in a way that I can afford it. I hate that all of these things come along with it, but are you or are you not talking to me on the iPhone? If you are, shut the fuck up. We all have our priorities. If you're talking to me on an iPhone, I don't want to hear it, because where you draw your line is not where I draw my line. We all have different priorities. I'm a black woman in Texas. I got a whole other list of shit that I could be worried about. Where I get my clothes from is not one of them. And then she tried to go in, and I mentioned in there, I said, all of our priorities are different. I don't have the luxury of that right now. I got to get my clothes where I can get them. She said something about like, I don't know. It was just, she was still being shady. Oh, well, high quality clothes is what matters to me. I don't get clothes to just wear them a couple of times, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, there you go again, judging me based off your priorities. I said, you don't follow me, so you might not know this, but I do clothes for a living. Putting on clothes and giving people and showing them to people is what I do for a living. So you want me to go out and spend high quality? No. And if you must know, a huge part of my brand is showing people specifically how to rewear the clothes that they already have. But just because you re-wearing something doesn't mean it needs to cost $100. If you're going to get this $8 shirt from Shein, I'm going to show you 5 different ways to wear this $8 shirt. Because I'm here to meet my people where they at. The people who consume my content make the same amount of money I do. Okay? I'm here to, and if you want to take these tips and do with them what you will with your higher brand stuff, that's fine. But for the people who consume my content, I'm trying to make sure that they can afford. Like, if you want to look good, you don't got to break the bank to do that. Unfortunately, fast fashion is not good for the planet. You know what else ain't good for the planet? Billionaires or AI. And yet.
Yeah.
So, everybody, you got to pick, like, people got to stop judging other people based on their priorities. Where you draw the line, girl. That's where you draw it. That ain't where I draw the line. And we ain't talking about like human rights. Well, I ain't talking about human rights. That's what you're talking about. But if you want to talk about, but once we start talking about human rights, you have to shut up if you're talking to me on the iPhone. You have to.
You absolutely do. And this is. Everybody has a line somewhere, and the thing of it is, I can't care about everything all at once. I got to pick priorities.
I got to pick my battles. Your priorities are not mine. Where you list what's important to you, we might have the same list. We might have the same things on our list in different order. I can't focus on that. 1, this is where I make my money at. 2, she mentioned something about them stealing from like smaller artists. Yeah, well, if that smaller artist was doing more and popped up on my FYP, we might be able to talk about something, but I seen it on Shein. That's where I seen it. And how would I know that? How would I know that this design came from somebody else? When I order from Shein, it'd be 25 things in the cart. You expect me to take each one of them and put them in the Google image reverse search? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do anything like that.
That is the thing about Shein. If you got one thing off Shein, you wasted a trip.
Oh, yeah. No, I do. Yeah.
You got to get the shipping.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, so we covered that. The only other thing was the Ryan Davis thing. Motherfuckers freaking out over Christy and Desmond Scott divorcing, which I don't know. I think it's weird when people freak out over other people's relationships a little bit. I understand why everybody is, because like you felt attached to these people and their story and everything. Like it'd be like if Deval and Kadeen, heaven forbid, like you'd feel like ways about it, right? But like also, them two motherfuckers been together since they were 14.
Yeah, I mean, never cared. I don't even know who. I see their videos every now and then. The only thing I know about them people, light skinned couple, the man got a obnoxious laugh, and she be running in heels. And the only reason I know that, I don't ever see those videos, but people always tag her in my videos. They'll be like, "Oh, you and Christy need to hang out," whenever it's a video of me running in my heels. So that's the only reason I know that she does that. I ain't never seen the videos or anything like that. I don't have too many parasocial relationships.
Not ones that I'm attached to like that, where there's not a back and forth.
Yeah. But then it's kind of like not parasocial, right?
Yeah, then it's more of a friendship. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have a whole, not people that I'm like invested in.
There's not too many people that it's like, oh, if something came out about them, I'd be like, there's the little saying, people be like, oh, they could never make me hate you. I don't say that because it don't take much to make me hate anybody.
I could absolutely be like, I will just disregard you. I don't even necessarily need to hate. I'll just forget about you.
Yeah, it doesn't take much to make me hate anybody, actually. I don't even need very much proof or evidence. Just you are, honestly, if I don't have an investment in that person and you really don't like them, I'll inherit your beef. I don't care.
We've talked about inheriting beef before. We know how I feel about that. Yeah,
somebody told me that they saw Slim Thug out somewhere and they was like, nah, fuck him. Because one time in 2011, he didn't even speak to my friend's friend. And that's me. And I was like, you inherited that's the sweetest thing anybody's ever done. Like, you inherited my beef.
That's the thing. I take inheriting beef seriously.
Yeah, as you should.
So seriously, I couldn't even get it out. But yeah, so that's all I had. I don't think there was anything else on the docket. Oh. Woo! Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels was about to fight, but didn't fight.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want it.
You know, fuck about them.
Okay. On that note,
I don't know them niggas. Remember Vince Staple? They was like, so somebody was interviewing him and they was like, you don't be having people at your house, or I don't know them niggas. He was like, but even like close friends, I don't know them niggas. No.
Yo, first of all, bro,
a treasure.
If I could have a parasocial relationship, that would be one I would want to have.
Yeah, a treasure. He seems really fun and super funny.
Absolutely,
my type of funny too. Just funny in conversation, just talking.
I need to go watch that interview he did with that one black girl that everybody's like, I kind of want them to date just a little bit.
They say she's usually like, she always gags her guests, but they was like, oh no, she met her match.
That'll do it.
Yeah, I saw so many clips from that interview. It seemed like a really good interview. Did you watch his show?
I think I've seen some stuff.
He gave Atlanta. Second season Atlanta. Weird. The show Atlanta, not the Atlanta city. The show Atlanta, but the second season where it got, like, the first season was weird, but the second season was real.
Is it based in LA? Is the characters in LA?
So.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe so.
That's probably why it seemed weird. Because in Atlanta, in LA would be weird.
No, I don't mean the content of it. I just mean like the way it's shot, the concept, like the things that are happening. It gives like plot. Atlanta, but LA's version.
Okay.
Not Atlanta in LA, but LA's version.
Heard.
Yeah. But it was pretty good. It was cool.
That being said, I still stand by that version would be weird.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, because Atlanta was weird. Real quick, one of my favorite scenes from the show Atlanta, there was an episode about Tyler Perry, right? And Donald Glover was like dressed up. He like a suit on, like complete makeup. You couldn't tell it was him or whatever. But there's a scene when Van, his Donald Glover's baby mama, she's there, and their daughter is on set doing something. So she ends up in this back room with Tyler Perry. I don't remember what they're into it about or whatever, but they're into it, and he tells her that she can't leave. There's grits on the stove for some reason. She picks up the pots of grits, throws it at him, right? He goes, grits don't work on me. I've developed an immunity. Like he screams out in pain, but it's like, grits don't work. Sorry. Try again.
That's crazy.
Yeah, very weird. It was a very weird show.
Grits are his candle wax? That'd be terrifying.
That's not sexy at all.
Nigga
pulling out the slave food. You trying to be sexy? Hell no.
Slave food is
grits is slave food. I don't care what y'all say. You do not have to eat like this.
Grits are good when
people think chitlins good too.
Okay,
people
I'm
think
not
that.
eating chitlins.
People think that though. Like you telling me that it's good don't mean nothing.
Grits by themselves are not good, but like shrimp and grits.
See how you gotta
add a thing with it. It's like
it's for. I don't like grits not because it's slave food. I do believe that, but that's not why I choose to not eat it. I don't like grits because of the texture. I don't like the way it feels in my mouth.
Okay,
like I have had.
It's gritty.
BB's shrimp and grits. Mm-hmm. The flavor of it is actually really good to me. Mm-hmm. I just don't like the texture of grits.
Fair.
Yeah.
Well,
you can wrap up. I think we've tried to. Wrap up
yeah. I think we were. God damn, it's like a church closing. Speaking of which, we talked about Drewski. Huh?
Now we at the car. I got one foot on the door, the other hand on the door is open.
Yeah, we didn't talk about Drewski, huh? Bro, people were mad. I don't know why people were mad. And then, like, apparently, Mike. Did you see Mike Todd's response? He talked about. They said it wasn't me. He was like, I wasn't even on social media. Like, I was.
Everybody think Drewski funny until he making fun of something you like. That like. I find Drewski funny. Drewski is incredibly relatable. Yep. But you can't like. Christians just be making such a bad name for themselves. Like, take the damn joke. He's not even making fun of Christianity. He's making fun of these type of pastors, particularly, which we should be.
He's you look crazy. The same way you look crazy defending billionaires, you look crazy being offended at this because the thing that like you missing what's happening. You should also be laughing at this.
Yeah.
And making fun of these type of people. But the fact that you are not and the fact that you are trying to go out of your way to defend them is the reason why people keep leaving y'all church.
Hello? I've said, if you want me to do something, you want to peer pressure me, just make it look fun. Y'all do not make that shit look fun. No shade. It don't look lit over there. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like if you want me to try something, if you be like, here, try this, it's good. That never works on me. Mm-hmm. You doing it, living your life, happy, having a great time, that'll make me want to try it. Mm-hmm. I love happy. I love a good time.
But they never try to sell it to you like that.
No. They always threaten you into it. You gonna go to hell if you don't. Bitch, what? Excuse you? Not if I don't believe. like, what the fuck? Like, that ain't no way to get me over there. Fair. Y'all don't be making that shit look fun at all. It look miserable and a lot of work.
I have nothing to add. Well, we can close now. Thank y'all for being here another week. Liking, sharing, subscribing, leaving comments with timestamps. We greatly appreciate it. I have been RJ, the Friendly Neighborhood Dom, and this is
Fantasia,
a.k.a.
Big Rox.
Not the little one.
Never the little one, not even at the end of the show.
And we're your favorite not safe for work coworkers, some of you the best coworkers in the world. And we'll see y'all back here next week. Peace.
Bye.